Now, I wouldn't call today's content cool by any means.
A dispute between two men during an airsoft game is believed to be the cause of a stabbing in Carmel.
Today, I wanted to speak a little bit about that incident. I'm not really sure if any videos of the incident are floating around, but there is footage out there of the aftermath that's pretty easy to find on YouTube. So anyway, this last Sunday, January 28th, there was an incident that occurred at Hudson Valley Airsoft in New York, where 20-year-old Justin Pagan became enraged and stabbed another airsofter. There hasn't been any confirmed talk on what caused this incident. We can probably expect it was a disagreement on not calling hits, like most airsoft-related incidents. But like I said, this has all just been word of mouth, so I'm not sure what actually caused it. But the victim was stabbed 6 times in the torso and reportedly has a collapsed lung. Luckily, he is expected to make a full recovery and be A-okay. Now, the stabber, on the other hand, Mr. Justin Pagan, was arrested and charged with attempted murder and assault and criminal possession of a weapon, so he's probably gonna have to learn how to be a jail softer. He also stabbed himself in the hand for the extra little sprinkle of instant karma. That's pretty funny. He was obviously banned from the field as well. All in all, this is a really unfortunate situation. I feel for the victim heavily because just like the rest of us, he was there trying to have a good time, but unfortunately, stabby boy small man syndrome Justin Pagan was there to stab him with a knife 6 times. I've heard through Reddit word of mouth that the victim was a first-time player using a rental. If that were me trying to get into the sport for the first time, I got stabbed by some rage baby, I would probably drop airsoft completely and never think about playing again. Now, we've all had our moments where we get upset and maybe yell something or give somebody the finger or something like that if they're taking some hits and not calling them. But I cannot say that I've ever wanted to physically harm somebody, stab them, shoot them, beat them up, anything like that because of their actions in an airsoft game. That's insane to me. It's people like Justin Pagan that give this sport a bad rap. Speaking to the new players or people that want to get into it, seeing this, you might think this is a common thing. There's a lot of videos about incidents like this, about people flipping their lid. Now, this is not a very common incident at all. While it may seem like it is not. You don't really see a lot of videos of good sportsmanship compared to the fights, fails, funny moments, mag dumps, haha, let's get them video views videos. I promise you that in my 13 years of airsofting, I've only seen a small handful of these Neanderthal people. I was actually on the receiving end of it one time at a field in Central Florida. This 40-something Army Ranger Reserve wannabe stolen valor guy traded an upgraded gun to my friend, but he forgot to take out, I guess he wanted to keep the tight bore barrel that he had in there, so he forgot to take it out, and instead of texting us about it, he saw me at the field and pushed me up against the wall and full-outed me in the legs and called me a thief. Now, I was 16 at the time. The dude ended up getting banned at every other field in the area, except for the field that it happened at because he was a regular there. So I just never went to that field again. Don't be that field. Any field owners watching, don't be that field. But that man-baby rage incident really turned me off of wanting to play until I experienced a very, very nice sense of community when I would talk to people about it. I talked to my home field owner, and he's like, oh man, that dude's never coming here again. Then I'm going to tell the other fields in the area, that dude is banned. That dude is a scumbag. We can't be having that. And I really appreciate the 99% of airsofters and field owners that are excellent people. That sense of community is good to have. There hasn't been any other hobby that I have experienced that has given me that sense of community like airsoft has. It's just a very unfortunate thing that people like that exist in the sport. In my opinion, the bad does not outweigh the good. For every negative experience that I have had at a field, I've had 100 good experiences. So once again, for all the new players, don't let these incidents sully y'all's opinions on the sport. Thank you for listening to this, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.